Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update, August 11th, 2024. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific Time. This is episode 871, and the rundown with timestamps is in the description box below. Now, because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, you can turn on subtitles. I create them myself. In today's episode, Dilraba and Xingxu wrap filming Love on the Turquoise Land. Vengo Gao has a fun interview with Sohu Entertainment, speaks about his characters in Snowfall and some other previous dramas. Wang Xingyue fan club says the actor will no longer receive fan mail in person at live events. And Esther Yu attends a Love Between Fairy and Devil event in Macau. We'll get to the top 10 Chinese web and TV dramas of the week as we do every Sunday. We usually begin with what's recently premiered, but nothing to report for today and the past few days, so we begin with dramas that recently confirmed their premiere dates. A few days ago, Are You the One?, the Zhang Wang Churan drama I'd previously referred to as Hidden Charm, officially announced the premiere date of August 12th. The drama had passed review in early June. According to Tencent, in the drama, Wang Churan is Liu Miantang, a smart and courageous village leader who is seriously injured after an attack. She is, however, rescued by Cui Xingzhou, the noble prince of Huaiyang, played by Zhang Wanyi. When Liu Miantang wakes up, she has no memory of her village and mistakes Cui Xingzhou for her husband. She eventually opens a porcelain shop and leads the people in town to create a prosperous brand together. Are You the One is slated for 40 episodes and will stream on Tencent. Then there's Strange Tales of Jiang starring Xia Zheguang and Caesar Wu. A couple of days ago, they announced an August 13th premiere. The Republican-era drama had passed review in mid-June. In the drama, Xia Zheguang plays an open-minded mind-reading expert, whereas Caesar Wu plays a disciplined police captain. The two opposing personalities team up, along with a quirky forensics doctor played by Wang Yizhi, to solve 8 mysterious cases. At the moment, Strange Tales of Jiang is slated for 52 20-minute episodes and will stream on Tencent. Lastly, for imminently premiering dramas, For the Young Ones, the upcoming modern drama starring Zhang Yi and Qinglan. The recent rumor of it airing soon has materialized. Yesterday, they announced an August 14th premiere. In the drama, Zhang Yi and Qinglan are prosecutors who handle criminal cases involving juveniles. In one such case involving an accidental death, they strive to bring the criminals to justice, while at the same time protecting the young one's future. For the Young Ones is slated for 18 episodes and will stream on iQIYI. I will update again on where to watch these upcoming dramas with English subs if available after they premiere. And that's it for premiere dates. Moving on, Love on the Turquoise Land has wrapped filming. The upcoming modern fantasy drama starring Dilraba and Xingxu announced that much on Weibo a couple of days ago, and shared a bunch of updates that go with it. Here are the 2 stars with their wrapped bouquets. This marks the end of an approximately 4.5-month film shoot. Here's one of the few production stills they shared of the 2 stars who were announced as the drama's leads back in March. Dilraba's last lead role in a drama was in 2023's The Legend of Anle, which seems like such a long time ago now. Chen Xingxu's was in this year's Our Interpreter. Here the stars are at a Tencent event in June promoting Love on the Turquoise Land. In the drama, Dilraba is Nie Jiuluo, described on Douban as the mad sword of a secret supernatural organization. Chen Xingxu is Yan Tuo, an upright man who comes from a background of wealth. According to Baidu, Love on the Turquoise Land tells the story of a novelist who is inspired to write a modern fantasy novel after seeing an exhibition on the classic of mountains and seas. It is in the novel that Dilraba and Chen Xingxu's characters appear. The drama is slated for 32 episodes and will stream on Tencent. That's it for drama updates. Moving on, celebrity updates, and today we begin with Vengo Gao, star of the recently aired Snowfall. On August 7th, the 41-year-old actor sat down to an interview with Sohu Entertainment, and from it, two hashtags started to trend. The first was, Vengo Gao says that Shen Zheheng's sense of restraint appealed to him most. When asked what appealed to him most about Shen Zheheng, his character in Snowfall, Vengo said, "He's very well developed and has many parts that appeal to me. He stands fast on his dignity and self-restraint. I think for someone who has such strong powers, he always has to restrain his desires and abilities." The other hashtag that trended was, Vengo Gao wants to sign up for the 100-meter dash in a sports meet. This was the fun part of the interview. The interviewer asked Vengo a question related to the Paris Olympics. She asked if he could arrange for 5 of the characters he's played before, Shen Zheheng, Zhigu Shao, Donghua Dijun, Ouyang Feng, and Bi Zhi, to participate in individual sporting events, what would they be? Vengo replied, Shen Zheheng would definitely be in the 100-meter dash. Zhigu Shao, his character in Candle in the Tomb, would be in the Ironman triathlon. Donghua Dijun, his character in Eternal Love of Dream, would just be in the organizing committee. He'll just make a few comments and that'll be it because he's just too strong. Ouyang Feng, his character in The Legend of Heroes, would be in an all-round gymnastics event with somersaults and all that. And Bi Zhi, his character in the Yet to Air the Company, would not go to Paris. He would travel back in time to an Olympics that took place 100 years ago and participate in Cuju, which is an ancient Chinese soccer-type game. I thought those were some pretty good answers from Vengo, who always seems to give interesting answers, whether the questions are serious or more fun-natured. The interviewer then followed up with, if the entertainment circle held a sports meet, which event would he register for? To which Vengo replied, I like the 100-meter dash. I think that is the embodiment of human strength and speed. It makes me excited. When asked if he thinks he would place, he laughed and said, should be able to. Next up for celebrity updates, Wang Xingyue won't be accepting fan mail in person anymore. That's according to this post a few days ago by the 22-year-old actor's fan club. They wrote, recently, many people have gathered at film sets to wait for Wang Xingyue to get to and get off work. They've tailed his vehicles and climbed through windows to deliver fan mail. Such behavior seriously affects everyone's safety and disrupts order at film sets. The filming locations are in remote areas, and recently it's been hot. Considering everyone's travel safety and order in public spaces, Wang Xingyue will no longer receive fan mail at any live events. The mail will be collected by his accompanying assistants. You can also send letters online. Once again, we call on everyone to chase stars rationally, maintain order, keep a safe distance, and pay attention to personal safety. Wang Xingyue experienced a surge of popularity this year after starring in the hit costume drama The Double with Wu Jingyan. Lastly, for celebrity updates, Esther Yu recently attended an event for Love Between Fairy and Devil. The 28-year-old actress was in Macau on August 9th to attend the opening ceremony of the Love Between Fairy and Devil Virtual Reality Immersive Experience Center. Here she is on stage saying a few words as Xiao Lanhua, her character in the drama.
我叫小兰花，是个仙女，谢谢爱奇艺还有
And here she is saying a few words as herself.
大家好，我是虞书欣。上一次来澳门还是来这里参加爱奇艺的尖叫之夜。
She spoke about how she's had some good times in Macau and also mentioned the drama's 2-year premiere anniversary, which happened recently. The VR center is over 16,000 feet. Visitors can try on Hanfu costumes, buy food and souvenirs, and enjoy the immersive show and VR experience. Love Between Fairy and Devil is a 2022 xianxia drama starring Esther Yu and Dylan Huang. It was one of the hit costume dramas of the year. On that note, it's Sunday today, so time for the top 10 Chinese dramas of the week, edition 234, August 11th, 2024. The data is provided by V-Linkage, a marketing consultant company based in Shanghai. They provide top drama charts every day. In this segment, the drama standings are based on their 7-day total points, beginning last Sunday and ending yesterday. We begin with the top 10 web dramas. The list is based on view counts on Youku, iQIYI, and Tencent, social media discussions, and Baidu searches. Number 10, The Princess Royal. The costume drama stars Angel Zhao and Zhang Linghe. Number 9, Interlaced Scenes. The modern drama stars Mai Li and Tong Dawei. Number 8, Lost Identity. The Republican-era drama stars Johnny Huang and Xing Zhelei. Number 7, Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty Season 1. The costume drama stars Yang Xuwen and Yang Zhegang. Number 6, The Unexpected Marriage. The costume drama stars Qi Yuchen and Wu Junting. Number 5, Another Soul in Me. The modern drama stars Wu Jiayi and Yang Kun. Number 4, Love's Rebellion. The costume drama stars Jing Tian and Zhang Linghe. Number 3, Snowfall. The Republican-era drama stars Vengo Gao and Ouyang Nana. Number 2, Dashing Youth. The costume drama stars Neo Ho and He Yu. And number 1, Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty 2 to the West. The costume drama stars Yang Xuwen and Yang Zhegang. Strange Tales 2 is champion for a third week running. It garnered 591 points. Next up, here are the top 10 Chinese TV dramas of the week. The list is based on TV ratings and social media discussions in China. Number 10, Joy of Life Season 2. The costume drama stars Zhang Rouyun and Li Qing. Number 9, Enforcement Department. The modern drama stars Luo Jing and Yang Zishan. Number 8, The Silicon Waves. The modern drama stars Huang Xiaoming and Angel Wang. Number 7, The Tale of Rose. The modern drama stars Crystal Liu and Tong Dawei. Number 6, Dream City. The modern drama stars Yang Shuo and Jiang Xing. Number 5, A Lonely Hero's Journey. The Republican-era drama stars Joseph Zheng and Zhang Sunwen. Number 4, Lost You Forever Season 2. The costume drama stars Yang Zi, Zhang Wanyi, Deng Wei, and Tan Jianchi. Number 3, As Beautiful as You. The modern drama stars Seven Tan and Xu Kai. Number 2, You Are My Secret. The modern drama stars Carlina Zhang and Miles Wei. And number 1, As Husband as Wife. The modern drama stars Yin Tao and Guo Jingfei. As Husband as Wife ends the week with a fairly low score, 464. It is champion for the first time since its premiere. A Lonely Hero's Journey had the best daily scores during the week, but didn't premiere until Tuesday. That's why it came in 5th. There it is, guys. Hope this gives you an idea of what dramas are hot in Chinese drama land at the moment. Tune in again next week to see how your favorite dramas perform. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. As always, stay safe, and I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers.